Welcome to the Puma Bass channel. Today we're going to react to the singer, Minnie, from the group I-DLE. She's a singer that you requested a lot in the comments. She will perform the piece, Propose, by Sunwoo Jung-a. This song talks about someone confessing their love to someone else, while also complaining about being ignored by that person. So, let's see how Minnie delivers her interpretation of this song in this performance.
당신을 사랑한다 했잖아요. 안 들려요 왜 못 들은 척해요. 당신을 바라보는 내 눈빛 알잖아요.
Here, she starts with a tone that I love, and that's often used by blues singers and some jazz vocalists. It's that technique Rema uses, characteristic of Rema from the group Baby Monster. This technique is called the nasopharyngeal. Here, her voice is placed in the palate area, actually. She applies pressure and slightly opens the palate. She presses her tongue slightly against the palate area, and the voice stays concentrated in this region, between the nose and mouth. Then she opens it slightly toward the cheeks, so the sound shifts in the direction of the cheeks. This adds a lot of softness, calmness, and a very expressive tone.
당신을 바라보는 내 눈빛 알잖아요. 안 보여요.
Here, she changes slightly. She switches to chest voice, or a mixed voice, partially chest, partially in the lower mask area here, at most in the nose, but still without many embellishments, even in the nasopharyngeal. In this cheek-focused area, she doesn't emphasize it too much. Compared to my analysis of Rema, Rema uses this technique much more intensely, in that specific context.
당신을 바라보는 내 눈빛 알잖아요. 안 보여요. 왜 못 본 척 하냐고요. 난 언제나 그랬어. 당신만 쭉 바라봤어. 넌 언제 그랬냐 역정을 내겠지만.
A very smooth transition to head voice. She executed it very softly, delicately transitioning from chest voice to head voice. She glides through almost every note. She doesn't land directly on the note. She circles around it. She takes a sequence of notes to hit the target and move away. And she does this very well.
당신이 뭘 좋아하는지 당최 모르겠어서 이렇게 저렇게 꾸며보느라 우스운 꼴이지만 사랑.
She placed the sound in the nose. She made transitions here, switching to head voice, and returning to chest voice. She came into the medium voice, in the mask area, emphasizing the nasal quality, intentionally.
받고 싶어요. 더 많이 love you losing 그 말도 너에게는 평생 듣고 싶어. 자꾸 듣고 싶어. 언제까지 기다려야 해. 언제까지.
So, she doesn't have a very projected voice. In the mask, at the front, it's not a mixed voice, or very full. At least she's not using this technique here. Let's see further ahead. She's transitioning between different registers with great delicacy. At certain moments, you can notice the register changes more clearly, but it seems she did this intentionally. This is also due to the melodic complexity and how she wanted to deliver it. She clearly aimed to shift registers frequently in small segments of the melody, She even placed some notes in the palette and moved from there into falsetto. The falsetto, by the way, was beautiful and not too breathy. She managed to reduce the breathiness. She's really making full use of her vocal resources.
자꾸 듣고 싶어
Falsetto.
언제까지 기다려야
Back to the
해
mouth.
언제까지 당신을 사랑해 누구보다도
A voice very focused on the vocal area, not in the nose or the chest. She stays in that vocal region.
I love you lose a hand 그 말도 너에게는 평생 해주고
Falsetto.
싶어 자꾸 하고 싶어 알아주지 않아도 넌요 포기하네
She fits all the notes and registers perfectly. She articulates and emphasizes the registers with great mastery. She transitioned into falsetto with total delicacy. Her timbre is quite metallic and bright. Even without using belting, her voice carries that quality. It's a very beautiful timbre.
당신을 사랑한다 했잖아요 안 들려요 지금 말라고 했잖아요
A stunning performance. This song is somewhat similar to the one Raymai performed. At least, the arrangement of the song is somewhat in the style of the one Raymai performed in the analysis I made earlier. A calm blues piece, accompanied only by soft piano. She's a high-level singer and very pleasant to listen to. Her timbre is characteristic of East Asia, but here she adds a lot of technique and manages to reduce the nasal quality, expanding into other registers. Still, her voice naturally leans toward the vocal area. It's brighter, giving the impression she's always belting. Even when she's not, her voice has that metallic quality, typical of belting. She delivered the feeling of a love confession and complaint, with all the nuances. She used those register shifts to highlight that contrast, this emotional oscillation of someone suffering from love, truly expressed. So, congratulations to Minnie from I-DLE. I'll look for other performances by her for us to react to here. She's a singer who, for sure, is worth listening to and analyzing multiple times. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave your like and comment below with your react suggestion you'd like me to analyze. And consider buying me a coffee, any amount helps. You can pay with a card or PayPal via the first pinned comment. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel so you can watch more videos. Okay, see you next time.